from Turkey await the winner of this playoff first round tie in the next round. Here is the playoff qualifiers leg 2 schedule with Karasiaka and Skyliners and Ike and Juventus Utena already playing, and Basketball Nürnberg and Dynamo Sasali are in the latter stages of their matchup. Tomorrow night, Partizan welcome PAOK. Ludwigsburg have a commanding advantage as they welcome Maccabi Ram-Media. Aris and Strasbourg, and the final game, Vincenza, will be at home. All these ties decided over 2 legs. You could describe it as old school European basketball, home and away ties. The home crowd is normally such a factor, and this Avtodor Saratov lineup will be more than aware of the noise and the passion of these fans here in Oldenburg. Nicholas Minolat has just had a marvelous end to the regular season in the Basketball Champions League, but it's a combination of scorers across the roster for the #1 scoring team in the regular season of the Basketball Champions League. EWE Baskets, the home team, Chris Kramer and Ricky Pauling, the backcourt headline. Brian Kuval is going to be so crucial. And it's going to be contributions from the veteran like Dirk Madlich at 34 coming off the bench for a lineup that's a little depleted, with only 10 players dressing for Coach Drajcenic this evening. Oldenburg currently sits 6th in the German Bundesliga, the BBL in Germany. And Avtodor Saratov, with a 5-11 record, sit 9th in the VTB. It's all about point scoring for Saratov. As I said, the #1 ranked scoring team in the regular season. And if you think back to that crucial last night of regular season action when so many teams in their group had a chance to qualify, they went and won on the road against Le Mans, scoring 50 points in the second half. AJS can pour in points from anywhere on the floor. Now, they do have nights where they are cold, and when they are cold, they are stone cold. Losses on the road in Finland and in Romania in their record so far in this season really did put them on the brink of elimination at the end of the regular season, but that performance in France was just out of the top draw. So the visitors introduced to a quiet but respectful crowd here in Oldenburg. It's going to get noisy in a couple of moments. And Avtodor winning one of those teams that you will not want to play in a 2-legged tie, because at any given time, they can pour it in. So a 3-point advantage from that first leg could quickly get to double figures regardless of the venue. Here's the home team, though. EWE Baskets, the Oldenburg outfit, led out by the mascot. And Chris Kramer, 5 years he's been here in Oldenburg, averaging over 35 minutes per game. He will almost certainly not sit this evening. It'll only be foul trouble that gets Chris Kramer off the floor. Probably one of the better engines in this competition. And that gives him a real youthful exuberance coming in at the guard spot. Nice combination in the backcourt. Maxime Dezieux, the power forward, the Belgian, really is one of those glue players. And Madrich can be effective, the veteran. Ricky Paulding, 10 years in this program for Ricky Paulding, now 34 years old, the shooting guard, has done something that is not the norm in European basketball. He's been a long-standing member of this roster, and they have built a team around him here. And Drajcenic, as a coach, knows exactly what he's going to get out of this lineup. So moments away then, second leg action. A tie against Banvit from Turkey awaits the winners of this matchup. And with just under 4 minutes to go, this is one that really does look an appetizing night of Basketball Champions League action. In the 87-84 first leg 2 weeks ago in Russia, a late comeback to an extent by EWE Baskets, who only won the fourth quarter but knocked down 30 points in that fourth quarter. That dragged them into a three-point game. It was close to double digits, and double digits psychologically is a huge ask at this level. Big performances from where you'd expect to get big performances. Kolesnikov on 32 minutes of basketball had 20 points. Here are the three officials, the third team on the floor. Mr. Kalpakas from Sweden, Nedovic from Slovenia, and Kudum from Croatia are the third team on the floor for this evening's game. And we're getting to the sharp end of the first ever Basketball Champions League. And like every team, the officials are also the best there is. Vincent had a nice game for Saratov in the last tie. 17 points, did a nice job on the glass too. He gets a start with Minarev up front. Kolesnikov, Adams, and Brandon Fraser will complete the lineup. Fraser was just superb. 18 points on 42% for coach Ansifelov. And he also dished out 10 assists. He just had a marvelous game on his way to a 23-point valuation. So Fraser, if he can control tempo, he's got enough guns and weapons outside him that this team is going to score. That's the issue for Oldenburg. EWE Baskets, starting lineup: Kramer and Massenet in the backcourt, Pauling and Schwedhelm, Brian Kuval. A real traditional lineup with the point guard, shooting guard type combo, three-guard set for EWE Baskets. Jahenic. And this team just works so well as a whole unit. Great understanding across the roster. For me, it's just a real defensive effort that Oldenburg needs to put on the floor. They really do need to take Saratov out of their offensive rhythm. It doesn't really seem to concern Saratov whether they're at home or away. If they get into their offensive rhythm, this team can score. As we say, the #1 ranked team in terms of points per game in the regular season. 85 points a game is no mean feat. But they did have a couple of nights off, only scoring 65 points away from home and 67 away from home on those two occasions. And they weren't against the best teams in the group by any estimation. No disrespect to anybody. But they were games that you expect to have scored, and they just could not get going. And it was really down to just their rhythm. They get into an offensive rhythm, they are a tough, tough ask. The one thing you can be assured about EWE Baskets is that they will play hard for 40, 45, for 50, whatever, however many minutes this takes. This team is going to play hard. They epitomize Kramer's attitude. And Kramer and this lineup are expected to get this result in front of the home fans. Here we go then, wherever you're watching this. EWE Baskets in the yellow uniform, and Saratov in the black. And Lower Saxony is going to rock tonight if Oldenburg can get to the next round of the playoffs. Massenet outside will take the high screen. Pauling goes inside, Kubal catches deep. Nice move to the left hand and gets the two off the glass, straight to the gut of the defense, and he ticks it over. And expect Oldenburg to pummel the ball inside as often as they can. Kubal could be a huge factor on the inside. A lot of size, a lot of bulk. Fraser turns it over, chance to run, 4-on-2 break. Kramer dishes, goes inside, Kubal again underneath for 2. And Oldenburg have 4 and Kubal has 4. And he is going to put in a shift if this team is going to qualify for the next round. Got to keep the tempo high defensively. Cannot let this Russian lineup get comfortable. Kolesnikov finds a little space. Great defensive effort. They stayed with a play for 2. And you've got to be relentless. Great effort on the ball. Vincenta stayed alive. Picked up the air ball, knocked it down for 2. That'll settle Saratov down. Ricky Paulding outside. Kubal rolls, gets the first step. Great lead pass. 6-2 to Oldenburg, 6-2 to Kubal. And they're going to keep going to the well. The bag will keep being fed, and Kubal is delivering so far. Quick release on the long 2 is good. In space, in time. And this lineup can shoot the basketball. Josh Adams gets the first 2. Massenet goes high to Kubal, hand off. Massenet, quick release on the 3 is short. Adams looks long. Great little pass. Kolesnikov out 1, and this team will show you every opportunity they have. Run the floor, look to score, be the aggressor. Saratov will tie it at 6 and have 1 to come. Great little dish. Easily Adams could have decided, Hunter could have decided to go up. Saw the teammate, Kolesnikov completes the 3-point play, and Saratov have the 1-point lead on the night. Nice fit already. Both teams want to score, both teams want to run. Massenet outside, will move it on. Kramer takes the ball screen, Kubal rolls. Kubal in the post again, gets another touch. It's benefit night for Kubal at the moment. Fills the double team, Menarev comes, great cut by Paulding, knocked away. Ball's gone loose, 3 seconds on it. They're gonna have to fire this up. Deep, it's too, I think it went after. Defensive rebound, Menarev has it, chance to run for Saratov. Fraser, time, space, buries the 3. And Saratov coming out hot, lead it 10-6. But you've seen already in the first 3 minutes, EWE Baskets defense just has to be there every single moment. Otherwise, Saratov will knock down the open look. Kramer attacks it, right hand off the glass for 2. And I don't think we're looking at a 52-50 type one here. This is going to go end to end. Miller will hand it back. Adams stops, fires the 3, is long. Defensive rebound by Kubal, and everybody bows out on the offensive boards. Massenet takes the early screen. Kubal, slow roll. Massenet to the middle for an easy 2. Well, we've got a timeout with 6:21 to go in the first. At some point, one of these teams may want to start playing some defense. Saratov just wide open down the middle. Layup by Kramer, layup by Massenet. Down the other end, it looks like they have decided we're going to try and win this by outscoring you. Let's take a listen.
No, wait. In offense, first of all, in defense, low flat of screener. Go follow this floor, go under.
He already right here, you have to switch. You're not going to get back.
If switch, stand a little bit, three-quarter. Not even three-quarter. Hey guys, we slowly going off it.
Take the Josh Adams only, give him no here in comfort zone maneuver, okay? Next offense, play. 5 on here, okay?
Well, Kubal, first 6 points. As a big man, you just want to get touches. And he got the first 6, and then Kramer and then Massenet just take it straight at the gut of the defense. No help. You got to look at Kolesnikov, who just rested on the weak side, didn't even attempt to jump in and help. So you can't, there's no way that Avtodor Saratov will all of a sudden become a defense-first team, but they've got to play enough defense. Their offense is really out of the top drawer. Here's Adams on the dribble. Great little curve. Mironev goes up, uses a little bit of contact, doesn't get the roll. That's great work on the glass. Tremendous rebounding effort by Vince Carter. Hunter just used his body, got position. Mironev with a quick release. Mironev gets to the foul line. Little floater in the lane, doesn't get the drop. Looking for points at the moment. Kramer pushes. That's that quick release on the three is off. Defensive rebound is hauled in by Vince Hunter. And Fraser will get it into the half court. Will take the ball screen. Oh, great defensive effort by Kuval. Played the pass, guessed right, just did a marvelous job. Massenet goes off the glass, doesn't get the job. Kuval's on the glass. Massenet on the floor picks up an offensive rebound. I hope the stats man picked that one up. More about leaping, not lying. Little bounce pass inside. Kuval goes up off the glass. He's fouled and will go to the free throw line. And Kuval gets his fourth shot. And we've only played 4 minutes. And he'll go to the free throw line. %75% across the Basketball Champions League so far from the free throw line. Averaging just three throws a game. And 2 for 2 for the big man. For me, it could be the biggest single factor on the game. If he can have a big game, it's going to be a hard matchup for Saratov. They might have to change some of these rotations. Quick step back and release is way short for Fraser. Defensive rebound. Kramer pushes, as he always does. No one stops him. Coast to coast! Off the glass, doesn't get the drop. Kuval gets the rebound. And Kramer gets the 2. And hard work always pays off. And Kuval and Kramer just played harder than anybody else. Kolesnikov pulls the trigger, is way short. Defensive rebound, Massenet, great pass. Verhelm for 2, great leak out. Starting with a defensive rebound, leak out on the break. Saratov not getting back, 16 to 10, 10-0 run for EWE Baskets. Off the glass is blocked. Kuval again being a factor. Paulding has it. It's all a little bit too quick, all a little bit too rushed for Saratov. Kuval at the free throw line will recycle it. Massenet will get it off the handoff, turns the corner, drops it into Kuval for 2. Rack up the stats. And Kuval goes to 8 personal. The big man getting fed on every occasion they can. Kolesnikov is fouled as he took the handoff. 3:41 to go in the first quarter. Sergei Bykov is going to step in, the veteran. And one veteran comes in and another veteran comes in. There's the 2 for Kramer. All about hard work. Sergei Bykov looks high, releases, gets it back. Will take the Makev screen. Makev looks in the post. Bykov steps back, is short. Again, another full shot. Makev gets the rebound. Mironev is short, still looking for points. He's not waiting to get a good one. He's going to find his range soon. Kramer again pushes. He's got to work on the inside. Offensive rebound is owned by Helm. Masne comes off the screen, gets to the middle, goes with the left hand. He's fouled and one. And Oldenburg have opened up a double-digit lead here. Saratov have been stuck on 10 for an absolute eternity. Can't get it to drop. Masne tries to recover. Got a whistle. Quick whistle on the play. Adams will back out. Move it on. Bikov has it. And the wrap on a pick. Soft roll. Bikov in the inside with a scoop for two. And wow, they needed that. 5 minutes without a score. They tick it over to 20-12. Got a whistle. Offensive foul caught him. Dirk Madlich. Bikov again has been very aggressive, very productive since he stepped into the game. Kolesnikov comes off the high screen, finds a little separation. Long two is sweet. God, he's got a great touch on that release. Madric backs in, inside, outside to Claymar. Rainbow-like free, doesn't drop. And another whistle. And Bikov is making a huge difference here. Has come in, has been the aggressor, has drawn contact. And the veteran, when he saw coming off the bench, saw the game to an extent already beginning to slip away, has really been aggressive, has not settled for the jump shot. Finds himself on the free throw line. The three has got momentum off. He still looks and now finds his first points of the game. EWE Baskets will take the timeout. Let's take a listen in the Oldenburg huddle.
Pick and roll switch, we are not enough finish. So now this defensive rebound, how is possible? How is possible?
Let's go, we got an answer right here, we got an answer. Come on, guys.
Hey, watch now, he played zone or he played switch and then pick and roll, okay?
In offense, play. Use it. You like two sides, use it.
Well, it's a game of runs already. We thought it would be a game of runs. We're at 10-6. Only a 14-0 run for Oldenburg answered by an 8-0 run by Saratov. Kuval already into double-digit points, 10 points personal. And Oldenburg with 1:30 to go in the first quarter. Just got to re-establish a little bit of tempo and control offensively. Little mix up defensively. Little inside pass. Kuval still gets it. Going to work off the glass for two. 12 points personal. That's a big time move to the baseline. Goff comes off the high screen again. He's the aggressor. Draws contact. Will go to the free throw line. Now the scout would normally say that Sergei Bigov will pull up and shoot the mid-range jump shot on that play, but he hasn't looked to shoot a mid-range jump shot since he stepped off the bench. And the veteran already becoming a factor. Bigov's normally pretty much almost an 82% free throw shooter across this Champions League season. Goes 1 for 2 again. The scores are tied on the tie. As I say, you don't need, no one will be looking at the 106 for a while. Massenet in the half court will take the handoff. Dennis Kramer moves it on to his namesake, Chris Kramer, outside, finds a little space, needs a pass, finds one. The three is gone, it's short, defensive rebound as Melanev went after that, gives it up. Bigov again invites the catch and release. Oh, that's going to be a defensive foul on the glass as Melanev got position. Kramer's going to be charged with a personal. And Saratov have been the aggressor, especially in these last 2 or 3 minutes when they really had dried up offensively. They've found a way to tick this scoreboard over. Well, Melanev, a 91% Basketball Champions League free throw shooter. You can see why. Everything's simple, everything's in a straight line. This is literally to script. Both teams want to push. Both teams want to score. And we've got a 22-21 with 33 seconds, all but a couple of attempts to go. Melanev's going to get a blow. Massenet will advance the basketball. Oldenburg have the 1-point lead. Massenet gets it back, takes the ball screen, picks and pops. Kuval, great look, great pass, great finish. The weak side help, Kramer cut. The defensive player turned his head, didn't need a second invitation. Bigov again in the lane with a short two, doesn't get the roll this time. More than enough time for Oldenburg to get it away. Kramer off the glass for two, doesn't get the drop. And we have reached the end of quarter one. And Chris Kramer and Oldenburg have the 3-point advantage. That means we're tied up on the tie. 24-21 at the end of one. Just look at the statistics. There's 73% for Oldenburg on the inside. Put that look down to Ryan Kuval. He really has gone to work in the paint. Not a lot of rebounds with those shooting statistics. 8 assists for Oldenburg. You've got to love that number. You're in a big game. You're sharing the basketball. You're taking high percentage shots. Great start for Oldenburg.
Man-to-man and contest here. He's traveling. Hey, fake recover, fake recover.
Start of quarter two. And Avtodor Saratov will have possession. These fans are still, they're on their feet again, start of the quarter. They won't sit till Oldenburg tick the scoreboard over. 24-21. Pick and pop. Ferrer doesn't get a look. Quick release, buries. Brandon Fraser buries it from deep. Ties it at 24. Mesnay attacks it, gets in traffic, gets his own rebound, can't get the putback. But Kuval and Kramer on the glass again. Fraser, way outside, takes the high screen. Kiev tries to set the screen. Mesnay's going to be charged with a personal. Well, Fraser opens up in the second period in the same way he opened up the game. And Kuval does exactly the same. Ticks the scoreboard over. Kuval has 14 points personal. We've only played 11 minutes. Adams steps back, long two is long. Good effort on the glass. Kramer again, he just never stops. In the lane, handles. Mesnay on the trowel, going up with the left hand, is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. But they run as a group. Oldenburg gets spaced on the break. They're very, very aggressive. He draws three defenders, gets some contact, but you can see every single one of the Oldenburg lineup spotted up, spaced really, really nicely. Options in transition for the German club. Miloath is back in. Fraser will come off the high screen, move it on. Kov takes the ball screen, gets to the baseline, stops and pops. That's short. Is he going to get the roll? No. Kramer comes down with a rebound, and Kuval got a piece of that. Kuval jump hook for two. This guy has come to play. It's great when a big man gets a lot of touches on the inside and gets them early. 16 points, 7 from 7. He is perfect from the field. And I just don't know what part of this rotation that Saratov have, unless they mix their defense up. It's going to be able to deal with Kuval if he stays in this type of form. Miloath tries to back in now, gets to work inside, still fade away for two, and once he finds his range, Nicholas Miloath is tough to stop. Inside touch again for Kuval. They are literally milking that. Gets another two, 8 from 8, 16 points personal. Sorry, 18 points because he's been to the free throw line as well. Fraser outside, puts it on the floor. Nice pass, lay it out there for the dunk. And Hunter down the middle was just quick. Well, the dilemma is easy to see, and from where we're sitting, Oldenburg are going to take the timeout. They have the lead, and they have the guy who's literally taking the scoring load in Brian Kuval. But they take the timeout.
We cannot stop. Without this actively play, we must help side. We must want more else, normal defense. And we running back must only see the ball. Be close to your man. Go over the screen. When you switch, physically inside. Okay? Let's go. You see, when we have these small deadlines, we have good defense, guys. And after this, inside.
Pass it, go and play. Thumb up. Thumb up. After. Door.
That's a beautiful pass from Brandon Fraser. In the movement of the dribble, just lays the pass out there. Didn't have to pick it up, think about it, just took it off the dribble. Beautiful little pass. Vince Hunter down the middle, picks up his 4th point. If you know your guard is going to pass, you keep moving. Kuval inside, outside. Kramer thinks, now goes back to Kuval. Double team comes. Kuval with a jump hook. They're paying the price at the moment for letting a man get into offensive rhythm. 20 points personal for Kuval. 9 from 9 from the field. Ball's recovered by Adams. They're going to call that front to back. (33-28). Kuval has 20 of the 33 points. At some point, Saratov are going to have to decide how he's going to score those. At the moment, he's getting what he wants. Kuval on the inside, looks for position, doesn't get a look. Elm attacks it, throws it inside out. Well, they find Kramer, pulls the trigger for 3, buries it. Rainbow-like 3 for Chris Kramer. 8-point advantage, Kramer goes to 9 personal. Fraser on the dribble, looks inside, Murat doesn't get a touch. Fraser steps back for 3, short, big time rebound. Mikalovic, Paulding, quiet night, becomes a noisy night. Velicki Paulding from the 3-point line. 11-point margin for Oldenburg, first points of the night for Ricky Paulding. Hunter is fouled on the way up. Body's on the floor. Hunter just took it down the gut of the defense. Vince Hunter will go to the free throw line. Doesn't shoot a lot of free throws in the Basketball Champions League, Vince Hunter, but therefore his 50% is a little bit misleading. He's a better free throw shooter than that. Dangerous time for Saratov here. They can't let this game, the margin, become big. It's going to be a game of runs, yes, but they cannot, disappear on the wrong end of a 15, 16-point margin. They trail by 10. 9 trips to the free throw line for the Russian club. Paulding in the post. Supposed to go to work. Got a whistle. Kolesnikov, a little bit too much sticking his leg out, basically. You want a description? Kuval relieves the pressure. Great ball movement. Kolovic, Kramer moves it on. Paulding, feet set. Cannot go back to back. Kuval's on the glass. That's a battle. Minorath comes down, turns it over. Great hustle. Mikalovic comes down with a 2, gives it to Licky Paulding. And Vladimir Mihalovic making things happen. A Rapperswil for 3 is off. And the ball will still belong to Oldenburg. And Kuval again, that won't go on the stats. This will. The steal by Mikalovic. Well, Kubal's got it going up. And one. Kubal is now 10 from 10 from the field. He's got a chance to go 3 from 3 from the line. And in 15 minutes of basketball, against a great club side like Saratov, he has just dominated this game so far. Clear from the outset, the Oldenburg were going to go to him every opportunity they could, and he has delivered. Well, that's his first miss of the night. And Saratov, we're going to just get the momentum swing back to them. Bykov attacks again. He's done a marvelous job. Inside, outside. Fraser for 3. Can't get it to drop. Kubal comes down with a defensive rebound. Kramer in transition. Open man. Wilhelm for 3 is off. And Fraser has it, and Fraser pushes. This is Saratov basketball. Up and down. Fraser on the inside has it knocked away. Minute and a half. 4-3 is off. It's run and gun time. Paulding says no. I'm 34. I'm not running it anymore. Into the half court. Kramer calls it. A 12-point advantage, looking to make it 15. Well, Paulding, unfortunately, just got his feet caught up. Janet Fries replaces Ricky Paulding. He fell over Spearhelm, in fact, not the defensive player. Middle left, looks to go in the block, doesn't get a touch. Bykov is fouled. That'll be the 4th team foul for Oldenburg. Any more fouls? And Saratov, who shot well from the free throw line in period 1. Bykov, so aggressive. Needs a pass, find one. Fraser puts it on the floor. It's a little sloppy. Minaref gets it away, is off. Minaref working hard on the glass. Big step through, they're gonna go travel. I think it was more, it looked different. I don't think it was a travel from where I'm sitting, but it looked a little different. Dominic Lockhart in the game, moves it on. Fries. Paulding for 2 on the inside. Ricky Paulding. Take it down into the heart of the defense. Fraser wants the ball screen, gets the ball screen from Kalera. Now he's got a match up he thinks he can attack. Skips it to Milap for 3. Kalera's on the glass, comes down with it. Great effort. Just about gets it off the Bykov, who attacks again. So aggressive. They go upstairs to Minaref for 2. Misses the... They're going to call it, though. Interesting to see how they interpret this one. Minaref above the ring. Bykov, great look, great spot. Found the man. And they're going to count that as a shooting foul. Kolesnikov sits down. Minaref on the 3-throw line. Dennis Klamer's back in. The pace of the game means both coaches will have to look to rotate. Minaref on the 3-throw line. And as we said before, he looks like a 90% free throw shooter. No, he doesn't get it again. I thought that Dennis Kramer stepped in. It's a great look. They're going to call offensive foul away from the basketball. It's a great look by Kramer and Ricky Paulding on the combination, but the screen was illegal. So Saratov dodged the bullet of going 15 down. Got to work their way back in. Last 3 minutes of the first half. Nice pass. A little travel on the play. Josh Adams this time. Paulding again. Floats it, doesn't get the drop. Great work on the glass and a beautiful putback. Freese just earning his minutes now. Big time rebound, 15-point advantage. But that can disappear in no time against Saratov. Minute left, nice find. Bykov open for three, count it. Inside, outside, they answer with a three. And Bykov, who's had a really big impact. Kramer will hand it off to Kramer. Here's Chris Kramer outside, will take it out. Look at his options, puts it on the floor. Kramer goes hard. Paulding with a little floater for two. A little push shot for Ricky Paulding. Bykov. Hunter inside, tough looking hook, gets it a drop. They just will, they don't see a shot they don't like, this team. Ricky Paulding, you are never comfortable against Saratov. Paulding takes the ball screen, looks at his options, fires the three, is long. Again, great effort on the glass, it's knocked away this time. Fraser had a chance to run, numbers down the floor here for Saratov. Find the open man, Bykov, great feed, Minarov is up, gets the two. He wants the foul, but I think Paulding almost ripped the ball away from him. Great transition basketball, 10-point game. Paulding gets another touch. Extra pass, great look. Oh! Freese went up, expecting to score and expecting to score easily. But Vince Hunter had other ideas, called for the foul. Nice find here on the movement of the ball. Kramer fouled, but big time athlete play by Vince Hunter. Kramer's got to earn them from the free throw line, but Saratov will take the timeout with just under a minute to go in the half. They trail by 10. If they could be in single digits, they would be a very, very happy group.
Pay attention, press play. Pay attention, press play. In offense, what you must do? Press play. You have the ball. Please, don't forget screen. Use it. Little bit shrink, a little bit wider. Maybe hand off. Maybe hand off if not receive hand off.
EWE Baskets getting a lot more shots away. The turnovers have really begun to hurt Saratov. The three-point percentage for EWE Baskets, 18%, is probably the only number that really is enabling Saratov to stay with this. Seven more shots in the game for Oldenburg. They lead it by 10. The maths will tell you that its own story. Forget the three-point advantage that Saratov have from the first quarter. Still means this is in reality a 7-point game. Make that an 8-point game as Dennis Kramer knocks down the free throw. Kramer goes 2 from 2. And Saratov will want to win this last minute. Get it into single digits if they can. Bykov will turn down the early screen. Fraser out top. There's a lot of people screening and a lot of people there. Goes upstairs, and we got a foul on the play. Aggressive play by Saratov, throwing it right up on the ring, and Hunter above the ring is fouled. He has to earn them from the free throw line. Kuval's back, 39.1 seconds to go. That tells you they're going to try and throw this to the inside. Vincenta makes the first. First year in Saratov. In fact, this whole Saratov team, with the exception of Zavalin and Makiev, first-year players with the program. Whereas we already highlighted the 10 years, 5 years, 4. There's a few players with 3-4 years in Oldenburg. Different makeup. Masne outside, looks supporting as he curls the screen, goes up, right hand for the layup. Bykov just looking for help, and there's no one there. Bykov attacks it, he's fouled on the way up. They're going to call that on the floor. But Oldenburg already in the penalty. Bykov will shoot the throws. While Bykov getting extended minutes. This will be 12 minutes on the game so far. Makes the second. Got an 11-point game. Oldenburg will have 16, and that's more than enough time to get a shot they want. Masne outside. Kuval gets a touch. What a surprise. Backs in, inside, outside, turnover. Bykov has it, 6 seconds, plenty of time. Bykov outside, steps back for three, is short. And he frustratedly walks off. But this is poised now. 11-point margin at the half. EWE Baskets. Oldenburg have a 51-40 advantage over Avtodor Saratov at the half. That makes it an 8-point game on average. Kuval has been an absolute hero for Oldenburg. They've shot 74% from two-point range. Kuval has gone 100% on 10 from 10 to have 22 points at the half.
After the game, we'll see them.
Both teams taking pretty good care of the basketball. Oldenburg a little bit foul prone at the moment. 16 fouls to only 6 by Saratov. That also tells you how much defense, in some ways, that Saratov do not play. Drancic, as a coach, still just pondering where he is at the moment. Just wants to collect his thoughts before he joins his team in the locker room. But these highlights will show you how effective Brian Kuval was. Touches early in the game, had the first 6 points for Oldenburg. Saratov and Fraser got going really early. And Chris Kramer, who said is probably going to see 40 minutes of playing action, just kept that engine going. Masne down the middle as well. And Saratov's issue, just a little bit of defense. You do not have to become a defensive team, but just enough defense to stop this Oldenburg lineup getting to the ring. Well, that was end-to-end stuff. It ended up, you know, a 51-40 scoreline at the half. You know, you could say there wasn't a lot of defense played, and it wasn't a defensive game. But both teams were aggressive. Both teams wanted to take their options. Both teams pushed it at every single opportunity. So it's not a surprise that we got a 51-40 game. Avtodor Saratov, more than any other team in the Basketball Champions League this year, will score in a hurry. 11 points will disappear if they're allowed time and space to get the shots they want. Miroslav got going as the half developed, but he's a little under par in terms of what you'd expect. Qualifiers was just phenomenal. He didn't settle for anything. He just wanted to go strong, goes big. When he rolled on the pick and roll, he got to the ring. And at some point in that halftime locker room, you would expect Avtodor to say, this is how we're going to play him. We're not going to let him do this. Let's see if we can do something else. Might be time for some zone as well from Avtodor Saratov. But it's going to have to be a defensive effort on the road that's going to get him back in this. We're going to take a break now. We'll see you shortly for what promises to be an exciting second half. Brian Qualifiers, keep it going. Can he carry Oldenburg into a tie against Banvit in the next round of the playoffs for the Basketball Champions League? We'll see you shortly for the second half. Until then, enjoy Brian Qualifiers. Well, welcome back into the EWE Arena. Quiet as it's been for a long time because the crowd really began to get into that second quarter as Oldenburg built the lead, and at one point led by as many as 15 points. They lead by 11 at the half. And they will know, and they would have talked about this in the locker room, that teams like Avtodor Saratov are never out of the game. They led scoring in this competition in the regular season with over 85 points a game. And they matched that number to get the win in Le Mans. Le Mans were the group winners. And to qualify for this playoff round, Saratov had to go to France and get the win. And then not only get the win, but make sure they won by enough to ensure qualification in a very, very congested group. So on the road against the group winner, they came up with 85 points. I don't know if 85 points, though, is going to be enough this evening. 51 points EWE Baskets Oldenburg scored in that first half. So this game looks like it's going to be a similar up-and-down encounter that these teams fought out 2 weeks ago. The 87-84 advantage for Saratov could become crucial. That makes this an 8-point game, which at this level, with Saratov's firepower, that is going to be a margin that is easily made up by the Russian club.
Come on, we have more potential without this ball. Faster, huh? Sometimes his ball faster from us without this ball, okay? Let's go. First offense is 5 up. Short. Fast, this.
It's all about defensive energy for both teams. And Avtodor can just play just a little bit more defense, do a better job at keeping Brian Cuval off the glass. Get him, instead of him shooting from 6 feet, make him try and make shots from 8 to 10 feet. They're letting him get deep. He's got the jump hook going, and his team are feeding him the ball at every single opportunity. They have to find a way to get Cuval out of the game, or out of the place he's in at the moment. If they repeat that first half, Cuval's going to carry this Oldenburg team comfortably, one would think, into the next round of the playoffs, and a trip and two-legged ties against Banvit from the Turkish First Division. While the matchup in the backcourt with Kramer and Fraser going at it has been impressive. Asnet had a really very, very competent and controlled first half. All right, here we go then. 51-40 at the half. 8-point margin on the two legs. The crowd are up. Both coaches are up. And we're set for a second half of classic Basketball Champions League two-legged ties, and Kramer has it. Cuval's going to down screen to get Masson on the way back. Gets the ball screen and rolls. Kramer, ball movement again. Deep to Cuval. Blocked this time. Little fake by Cuval for two, and he gets it away again. And deja vu at the start of the second half. Cuval gets it deep. Cuval scores. Try fronting, try something, otherwise he is just going to beat you. And at the moment, he is beating that defense like a drum. Hunter gets a little body, great follow. They don't get the two. Kramer pushes. Sine, great ball reversal. Sverhelm for three, buried it. 15-point game, great start by Oldenburg. Crowd loving it. 16-point margin. 13-point on the tie. Kalashnikov, who really has struggled to get going, had a great 20-point game last week. He needs a 20-point second half at the moment. Frazier is blocked by Paulding. This is my house, says Ricky Paulding. You're not going to come down the middle and float it. Oldenburg at both ends of the floor in this third period have made a statement. There's the block by Paulding. 34 years young. Gets off the floor, knocks it out of bounds. Minarayev, they will call it a 24-second violation. Tight on the whistle, but there you go. They've got to be relentless here, Oldenburg. Kramer, same play, little comeback off the screen, gets the ball screen, and Kuval dives again. It's the same play with the same, almost the same result, but Frazier gets in front of Schwilhelm for two. And the defensive quickness, attitude, if you want, just absent. Saratov got to dig deep right now. 18 points down on the road. Great pass. Minarayev can't get it to drop. And Saratov begins to dry up. Dangerous moments. Massenet takes it down the gut of the defense, wraps it, and he is fouled as he tried to offload to Kuval. A little bit of belief's got to come to play now for Saratov. In an 18-point hole, 15-point aggregate deficit at the moment. Get it to single digits at the start of the fourth and you're right in it. Kramer looks down low. Better defense again this time by Hunter. Beginning to at least three-quarter front Kuval and bump him off the block. Kuval averages 22 minutes a game. He's already played 16. Well, the air ball is no good, but it belongs with 4.6 seconds on the possession. Back to Oldenburg. Hard work. That's all it's going to take here for Saratov. Don't get outworked. The last few possessions, they have been outworked by Oldenburg. And Oldenburg woeful. 3 for 13 from the three-point line. It's just not happening. Schwilhelm leans back, doesn't get the drop. Minalev has it and pushes. Kalashnikov wraps it. Kop puts it on the floor, attacks the closeout. Inside, outside. Minarayev for three. Really need it. He answers when his team need him. Great ball movement in transition. Kramer calls it. Massenet looks back door, doesn't get it. Rule replace. Kramer down the middle. Floats it for an easy two. You can't trade when you're down in the game. You've got to dig in at the defensive end, force the bad shot, not the floater down the middle. Kramer goes to 11. Bikov off the reposition on the screen, needs a pass, finds one, great skip. Kalashnikov buries the three. Get the alarm bells ringing. If Kalashnikov starts to stroke it, they are right back in this. 14-point margin. Schwilhelm will move it on. Ricky Paulding outside the three. Kuval with the ball screen, he'll dive. Massenet with three. Knocks it down from deep. Gets fouled in the act of. Will go to the free throw line. Kalashnikov may well give it the palms up. The officials gave it the fist up and said, foul, caught it. Watch that, in his space as he lands. Oh, I wish every referee would call it that way. You've got to let the man land and not watch the shot. So many inexperienced officials will watch the shot, miss that contact as the player lands. Great call by the official. Bikov goes inside. Little floater by Hunter, gets the drop. They're just never out of a game. Kramer just carries on. Paulding, quick release for the three-point line. Wow, it's really hotting up. Ricky Paulding knocks down the three. Back out. Well, they called it two. That's a three, surely. And they add the extra one on. Bykov wraps it. Hunter on the inside, tries to lay it out there for Kolesnikov. The turnover hurts. 19-point game with this to come from Schwelhelm for three is short. They dodge a bullet. Kolesnikov, 4-on-3 break. Just find the open man, finds him. Hunter will throw it down. Great execution, 17-point game, and Saratov are never, ever out of the game. Got to start at the defensive end, though. They've got to get stops. 11 points personal. Well, they almost get the stop as Kolesnikov deflects it out of bounds. Kalushkin will come in for his first minutes of the game. Well, he did play 45 seconds in that first half, but this will be meaningful time. Great pass, Kuval for two. Great execution. That's all that is down to. Tremendous screen from block to block. Great angle on the pass, and it just found him. Got a whistle away from the basketball. Schwelhelm's going to be charged with a holding foul. Well, they get Minarov off a screen and a curl, doesn't get the drop. Defensive rebound is that man again, Kramer, all over the stats line. It'll be his 5th rebound. Masnek gets inside, needs a pass, finds one. Paulding attacks the closeout. Little hang time, doesn't get the drop. Kuval cleans up and one. Oh, what a game. Brian Kuval. If there is an MVP that isn't Brian Kuval this week, they would have done an amazing job, because Kuval is everywhere. Offensive board, put back, goes to the free throw line. Kuval already, this will be his 29th point, doesn't collect. 18-point margin on the night, 28 points, 13 from 14. Unbelievable stat line. Adams has it knocked away by Massenet. It's just imploding here for Saratov. Great look down the floor. Kramer throws it down. Now one will go to the free throw line. It's almost party time in Oldenburg. Great pass by Massenet. Gets down the floor. And Kramer flashes one for two. Strong, strong finish. Adam Makiev is in the wrong picture at the wrong time. Timeout, Saratov backs to the wall. They have to stop the bleeding right now. Do they believe they can?
Maybe somebody received 5 fouls, sit down on bench, but not lost 25 points. Man on the key.
10 feet, okay? They go on feet. Good speed, good push. Defense, you see. No, isolation, 1-on-1. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
Plenty of time left in the game after that timeout for Saratov. But it's now they've got to stop the bleeding. They trail by 24, which is a 21-point margin on the night, on the tie. Bykov puts it on the floor. Tries to get to the ring again, inside, outside. A long mid-range jump shot is no good. I don't think that's the answer. Chris Kramer enjoying every second of the battle. Bikov trying to work defensively. Kramer turns the corner, gets to the foul line. Goes inside to the man Kuval, who misses from 2 feet. The crowd, there's a gasp of shock. Fraser will move it on to Bikov. Takes this inside, outside. Goes to Mikov, doesn't get the drop. Minaraf for 3, needs him desperately, doesn't get the drop. Kramer gets the defensive rebound. It's raining threes at the moment. Vladimir Mikhailovic gets his feet set. 27-point on the night margin. Fraser answers with 2. There's still 13 minutes left in this tie. There is still more than enough time for Saratov, who can score in a hurry. They've just got to believe. Stopping a score, and it becomes manageable. Paulding wide open in the corner for 3 is short. And the ball will belong to Avtodor Saratov. Get it under 20. Chunk this margin. Get the margin on the night under 20. And then build from there. Akiev gets the 2. Nice little feed on the lob from Bikov. 20-point margin on the tie, 23 on the night. Get a stop and a score, and you're right back in it. Massenet goes to the corner. Mikhailovic looks at Massenet, backs out, 7 on the possession. Massenet tries to turn the corner, slips. He's got to go up. Mikhailovic tries to get his feet set. Huge 3. Doesn't get the drop. And finally they come down with it. Chance to get it under 20. Bikov attacks it. Little backdoor pass, and we got contact. And they're going to call it on the floor, I assume. Massenet picks up his 3rd personal end-line possession for Saratov. Possession by possession, work your way back into this. Bikov has it. Great defense for Massenet. He's quick, but that's his 4th foul. Just wanted a little bit too much. Had him on the sideline, nowhere to go. That's just a little bit of inexperience on naivety. Massenet will sit down. Kalushkin puts it on the floor, goes strong with the left hand, kicks it. Bikov in the corner is out of bounds. And if there's, I'm not sure if there's any more wheels left on the wagon to come off for Saratov. Stepping out of bounds, you're in a hole. 1:40 to go in the 3rd. You're down 20 on the tie. Lockhart inside, kicks it. Kramer, great pass. Easy 2 for Dennis Kramer. And I don't know if Saratov had the defense within them to pull themselves out of this hole. Fraser wraps the pass. Minaraf attacks it, floats it, poor shot. Kramer in transition. The ball will still belong to Oldenburg. And you can put so much of this situation down to how well Saratov played, how well Oldenburg played in the first leg. When they were down, they dug themselves out of the hole. Made it a very close first leg score. Inside, outside. Mikhailovic is off. Kolesnikov goes up, blows the layup. Had a chance at the and-one play. A chance to get it back to a 20-point margin on the tie. Well, the evening gets better every quarter for Oldenburg. 24 points in the first period, 27 in the second, 28 already in the third. Saratov somehow have to find a way to keep them to something like 12, and then they may have a chance in this game. I don't know if they can do that. They have the bodies to do it. They have the quickness to do it. It's got to be defensive application. Kolesnikov. Lockhart outside. Feels the double team, needs a pass, goes down low to Dennis Kramer. Inside, outside. Great rotation by Kolesnikov. Kramer. When he's on the floor, it doesn't matter who's with him. From the corner is off for three. That's a foul as Lockhart tried to go to the glass. And Kolesnikov will take the walk down the floor to shoot the free throws. They will not care how they close this margin. This will get it a chance to be 18 points on the tie. A stop and a score. If they're down at 15, all of a sudden it's game on again. The beauty of two-legged ties. Kolesnikov makes the first. So important for Saratov to get a focus on stops here. Kolesnikov goes 2 for 2. 18-point tie. A 21-point margin on the night. 18 across the tie. Still the little 1-2-2 zone that becomes a 2-3. Lockhart in the lane for two is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in. Plenty of time here for Saratov. It's important they get a good shot right now. Fraser has it. Backs it out. 4 on the possession. Have to take the long three. Way short. Got to get a better shot than that. And that's the end of the third. And EWE Baskets have a 21-point margin on the night, 18 across the tie, and have 1 foot in the next round of the Basketball Champions League.
Little bit early. Step a little bit early. After pause, go back in the defense zone. Max, fake and go recover. And no denial, you stay in the corner. No denial in the corner. Forced to pass in the corner. Who stays? No. Force pass in the corner. Go trap. Go trap, okay? Go trap here.
Come on, guys. You stay. Only stay. Let's go. First offense is 2 down.
Let's go.
2 down. Lade, Chris, Ricky, Phil, Brian.
Stay, guys, stay, play.
1, 2, 3.
Well, these highlights would just demonstrate again the issues that Saratov have had. So often, Oldenburg have got to the middle, whether it's to kick it or to just score. And Kubau has been a thorn in the side of Saratov every single minute he has been on the floor. Start of the quarter four. Saratov have 10 minutes to save their Basketball Champions League spot. Oldenburg, 10 minutes to confirm themselves in the next round, and it's got off to the perfect start. Paulding blows the layup, but draws the contact, will go to the free throw line. Turnover and breakaway, exactly what Oldenburg would have wanted. The worst case scenario for Saratov. Doesn't get the throws. Still an 18-point margin. It's still there. Paulding 0 for 2. Unheard of. Here's Fraser. Gets the ball screen. A little hesitation. Needs a pass. Finds a pass. Hunter in the lane. Drops it down to Akiev. The quick three is no good. It'll be a Saratov basketball. They will retain it. Akiev will hand it off to Fraser. Fraser could be the man here, but he's got to get himself into shooting spots. Akiev off the glass for 2. Nice job. 19-point game. 16-point aggregate. Plenty of time left. The worst thing almost Oldenburg could do here is just protect what they have. They go upstairs and Kubal for 2. Far too easy. There is no way back for Saratov if they do not play defense. Fraser with a quick release on 3, gets it. They'll trade 2s for 3s. That's the way they are. 15-point margin on the tie. Fraser goes to 11 personal on 50% from the floor. Oldenburg can't just defend what they have. It's the worst strategy possible here. Still be the aggressor. Ball's knocked away. Foul called. Kubal has it. It's too easy. They've got to put pressure on the basketball. Better effort. Wilhelm lines up the 3, leans back on it, and just buries it. Bikov. Do they have a quick answer? Fraser. Oldenburg getting down and playing defense. Fraser off the ball screen. Great little skip pass. Klushkin is off with a 3. Defensive rebound. Kubal's everywhere. When in doubt, say Kubal. He's going to get it. Great look for Paulding for 2. Share it. Score the easy one. Get him in 2s. Great look. Great break. Saratov. Well, if the backs were to the wall, they are almost down and out, but they've still got a shooter's chance. Inside, outside, it needs to go out, but the foul is called on Vladimir Mikhailovich. It's been a tremendous team performance already by Oldenburg. Whistle on the play. Four players in double digits already for Oldenburg. Dennis Kramer also has 7. Chris Kramer has 6. Massenet has 9, and he's been very quiet since the first quarter in terms of turning the scoreboard over. But Kubal, 30 points on 14 from 16 shooting. Oh, easy to Kuval for another 2. $32 points. Kuval's had a career night. Quick release on the 2, little give and go. Galushkin gets the 2. Do they have a shooter's chance? Of course they do. They're only down 20. It's stops, though. They need stops. Got a whistle on it. And that comes back as Kuval sits to a standing ovation from the crowd. Bikov on the dribble, needs a pass. Nice look. Great work as well by Mironov to just create contact with Dirk Madlic. 18 points on the time. Asnek gets his feet. Well, I thought he was going to get his feet set. Chris Kramer looks as fresh as he did in the first minute. Madlic is blocked. Chance to run here. Adams. Glushkin for 3 is short. Great work by Hunter. Just about saves it, just throws it to Paulding though. Paulding going up in traffic for 2. Tough move. More alive than anyone else in the gym to where that pass was going to go. Bikov. Hunter down low. Doesn't get a look. Bikov off the glass for 2. The EWE Basket take the timeout. They're in control. They're not over the finish line yet, but they have a huge advantage, 90-69. They lead by 18 on the tie. 21 on the night. 28 assists. You just love playing with guys who give the ball up. Let's take a listen to Coach.
Back screen special for Nick. Special for Nick. You use it. Use it, Zhenya. Open here. Go up.
$90-69. With over 5 to go, there's plenty of time for Saratov here. They've got to play defense. They've got to get stops. And they cannot let Kramer go straight down the gut of the defense for a layup. Unbelievable outcome out of the timeout. Minalev just moves it on to Bikov. Wraps it in. Minalev inside for 2. Trading baskets is not going to be enough, though. They need stops, and they need them now. Massenet combines with Kramer in the backcourt. Madlic trying to go to work. Little ball fake, has it knocked away. Hunter comes down with a great effort. Ball will still belong to Oldenburg. Not sure they should have got a 24-second reset, but not sure that Avtodor ever had control of that basketball. Which the table reflects now. Only 3.5 seconds left on the possession. That's a much more accurate reflection of what should have happened. Lockhart rejoins the action. Masne attacks it off the glass, doesn't get it away. Kolesnikov and Bykov almost getting each other's way. Chance to close this to under 18 for the first time in a long time. And then Bykov off his foot. 4:10 to go. Only 5 turnovers for Oldenburg. Just done an amazing job. 28 assists, 5 turnovers. I think that really does tell you enough about the defense that Saratov have not played. Foul on the play, 2 free throws to come.
Some minutes, other 1 minute, one attack, look at this, top screen.
That's a great number for Oldenburg, 67% from the 2-point range. Now, Kuval's been responsible for a chunk of that. The 3-point numbers have not been great for either team. Mirror each other at 32%.
This screen, go. No, for you.
But 56% in a second leg playoff tie, albeit at home, under the pressure of needing to perform, needing to execute. Oldenburg have done a great job. Now, Kuval, from minute 1, has been the catalyst for that, for those numbers. But you still got to execute, you still got to find him in the right way. And regardless of whatever defense is being played, you've got to actually complete and finish plays. And they have done that superbly in this second leg. Lockhart from the free throw line is good. Chance to re-establish the 20-point advantage. Can't do it. Sergei Bykov will get the ball screen from Milonath to Flair. They can't find him. Bykov gets it back. Milonath underneath once, doesn't get. Bykov is fouled. And Bykov has tried, the veteran. He's been aggressive from the first moment he came onto the floor. But the offense, Saratov's offense has not been their issue. 71 points on the road. They're on target to score 80. It's around their season average of 85. But they just haven't been unable to get enough stops against this very, very talented group. That's the issue for the quality of Oldenburg. It's the group that's talented. Tonight it's Kuval who's been the big-time scorer. But they find a way to get the ball to the right person, and they've done it very, very well, and they've got a great team work ethic. It's going to be an interesting tie if they get through away at with Banvit. The German BBL, the Bundesliga, is really growing in stature as a league. Masne outside, moves it on. Sverholm attacks it, has it knocked away. Turnover, chance for Bykov to run. He has numbers, needs the open man. Great defensive effort by Oldenburg to get back. Bykov goes inside. Nice pass for Milonath for 2. Maybe a little late. I don't know if there's enough time. 3 minutes to go. Ball's knocked away. Another turnover. Just when the crowd was starting to celebrate, great push. Adams off the glass is fouled. I think, before he was shooting. This could make it a 13-point game or even a 12-point game on this possession on the tie. Stranger things have happened. Sideline possession, it looks like. Dennis Kramer returns. A three-pointer here would make life incredibly interesting. Here's Bikov. They've got to go quick, though. They haven't got time. Got a whistle. And Bikov's going to go to the free throw line. Clock stops. Chance to close the margin. Could be a 16-point tie. Sorry, a 14-point tie if Bikov makes both. Timeout. I don't think Oldenburg are going to let this get out of hand here. Saratov will take the timeout. And this is where Coach Antsefelov will literally be talking about make these two get a stop. Make these two get a stop. All of a sudden, they're down to 8. If they get to 8, life becomes interesting again. Let's take a listen.
You first. You stay last. You stay last. Look at this. You first. Серый, стоишь здесь. Шега, стоишь здесь. Здесь стоишь. Как только пойдет передача, you go past this side. Go in the trap.
Это там.
Да, там. Yeah, go in the trap. Go in the trap. You, between this one, this hand, very active, maybe foul.
He must fly off. 2, 3, 10.
If not, go and same stay. After cross middle line, trap here.
Let's go. After.
Door.
.247 left in this tie. Is there a sting in the towel here? Avtodor, have they got what it takes here? Make the throws, get the stop, put some pressure on Oldenburg. EWE Baskets have led this and have been in control of this tie. It's halfway through the second period, really. Goff makes the first. Chance to make it a 13-point margin, which he does. Stop and a score. Life becomes interesting. Great look. They turn down a layup. Madlic needs a pass. Puts it on the floor. Madlic gets it at the high post. Looks to move it on. Free is gone. Is off. Defensive rebound is secure. Bikov has a chance to run. Lays it in there. Astakovic gets the 2. Hold on. Is this still there for Saratov? Madric should have got a touch. Dennis Kramer, nowhere to go. Doesn't get the drop. Madric gets the rebound, though. He's fouled. And when you really need a defensive rebound, you just got to come up with it. 11-point margin. A defensive rebound from a chance to make this a 9-point game, and then they've given it up on the glass. Madlic can't make the first. Madric, 64% free throw shooter across the Basketball Champions League. Goes empty, and they give up an offensive rebound. Criminal. Box out, get the rebound. Massenat will back it out. They're going to call carry. They dodge another bullet. It's still there. It's still alive. 11-point game. You never count out a shooter. You never count them out. You've got to keep them down. Don't let them get a sniff. Well, Saratov, if they score on this possession, have more than a sniff. Bikov will come off the high screen. Kovic on the inside, doesn't get a look. Adams goes off the glass, wraps it. Astakovic for three. Is long. They're going to call that offensive. And Oldenburg keep giving and showing the little light at the end of the tunnel. I don't think Anstaferov, I'm not sure if Anstaferov thinks he has a chance. I tell you who does think there's a worry here, and that's Coach Delenic, as he brings back Kuval. So he brings back people to close the game out. Avtodor just stay with the changes they've made. Bikov and Adams with a quick release. They're going to count it. Lockhart fouls out. Are they going to count the two? They count the two. 12-point game, 9 points on average. The crowd has gone eerily quiet, even though it stands on its feet. Bikov a chance to make this an 8-point game on the tie. Still 1:29 to go. Has to make it, which he does. Now I'm confused. I thought they'd counted the basket. Just to make it if that scoreboard is right, just need to check the. Ten-point game on the night, 7-point game on the tie. Kuval will throw it down. Great recognition by Coach Renic. He knew he needed to bring his men back. Adams off the glass, doesn't get the drop, but the ball will be retained by Avtodor. Still no movement off the Saratov bench. And Kramer, who's still going strong, finds Kuval for the dunk. Adams buries the three. 6-point game with 1:08 to go. If you'd put your feet up at home expecting this one to just work its way out, Avtodor will always score points. There's the offensive foul. This was done. 1:08 to go. 6-point game on the tie. Sverhelm. Massenet. Almost stolen. Inches from a steal by Adams. Becomes a free throw challenge for Oldenburg. And who else would you want on the free throw line? Chris Kramer. Kramer's into his 35th minute of the game. Still in great shape, still knocking down free throws. Misses the second. 7-point game. Minute to go. Bikov, little hesitation. Gets to the far side, inside, outside. Bikov gets it back with Kuval guarding him. He's going to go past him. Step back for three. In the book. Oh my word. 4-point game on the tie. Quick foul. Plenty of time left. 45.5 seconds. And Oldenburg have almost. Great recognition by Bikov. Kuval with a mismatch. He buries the three. And now Minarev comes back. Svethelm is a 72% free throw shooter. It's a 4-point game though, with only 45 seconds left in the tie. Mihailovic rejoins the game too. It's amazing what time and pressure does. 4-point game. Svethelm misses his first of the three throws tonight. Makes the second. It's a 5-point game, 5-point tie. Bykov attacks it in the lane, needs a pass, has it knocked away, recovered. The three is gone by Kalushkin. Doesn't get the drop. Massenet gets the rebound and is fouled. Wrong shot, wrong man, perhaps. Kalushkin. %41% from the three-point line across this Basketball Champions League, so why not? And another miss from the three-throw line. It's still a 5-point game. Even if Massenet makes this, it's a 2-possession game on the tie. 2 possessions, 6-point tie. Surely Adams has to give it up, and he turns it over, and that'll be it. That will be it. Porting almost turns it back over. And Oldenburg almost threw this away. Massenet has it. Last 10 seconds. It's been a great effort by Saratov to come back. Ball's knocked away. 3, 2, 1. And Oldenburg progress. They will face Banvit in the next round of the playoffs in the Basketball Champions League. It almost came undone towards the end of the game. Avtodor Saratov got within 4 on the tie, but couldn't get over the hump. And EWE Baskets from Oldenburg win it 98-89 on the night. And win it by 6 over the 2 legs. They will progress. They will progress to play Banvit from Turkey in the next round. Avtodor Saratov couldn't outscore them. Here are the stats on the night. 66% from the 2-point range. Saratov shot 57. And almost 48% from the three-throw line. Undid Oldenburg down the end of the game. 29 assists. You've got to love that number. But let's not forget, they had 28 assists early in the 4th quarter. In their efforts to manage the game out, they almost managed the game away from themselves. Kuval, 34 and 8. What a night. Kramer, double-double for Kramer. $14 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds to go with that number on 36 minutes of basketball for Chris Kramer. But Ryan Kuval on 26 minutes of basketball, 34 points. He has an efficiency rating of 40. 8 boards. He shot 16 from 18 from the field. He chipped in with 3 assists. Just had a marvelous game right from the beginning of the game. He was the focus. He delivered. And Oldenburg will progress to the next round of the playoffs of the Basketball Champions League. Saratov will exit at this qualification playoff round after an exciting contribution to this Basketball Champions League. The leading scorers in the competition will now exit. A team that had balanced scoring, contributions from across the floor. 5 players in double digits for Oldenburg. They're a tough nut to crack. Them and Banvit will be a really great matchup in the next round of the playoffs. Kuval, can he do it? Can he carry this team? He'll need support from Madlic on the inside in particular. Good contribution from Fleece, and only 6 minutes of basketball. Really had some energy off the bench. Mikhailowicz gives them a nice rotation. Ricky Paulding, still the heartbeat of this program in Oldenburg. But him and Chris Kramer have great engines, and they really did lead this team. But Kuval on the inside was the huge stats number on the game. and they just dominated for pretty much 3/4 of the game. Late comeback from Avtodor. But at this stage, it was all about Oldenburg, all about Kramer and Kuval. Just getting it done. Down the middle, was open all night. And so they contributed. That 4-point play was huge. And Saratov just came up a little light, a little short. Kolesnikov could not repeat his 20-point performance from the home leg. Got to give Coach Rich some tremendous credit. One for the scout, one for the offensive emphasis, more than anything else. The offensive emphasis of getting Kuval early touches and establishing the game on the inside really did set the tone. He's got the consistent factor of Kramer. That's beyond doubt. And the leadership of Porting. So they've got all the parts. And Coach Janich really did put a game plan on the floor that his team executed brilliantly. And it gave them what looked like was going to be a comfortable win over the two legs until late in the game when Saratov found a way back in. Sergei Bykov, at 34 years old, had a really tremendous night for Saratov. Bykov had 19 points, 8 assists, 9 from 12 from the free-throw line. Bykov really did try to drag this lineup back into contention. Minareth ended the night on 21 points. If there's such a thing as a quiet 21 points, Minareth had it. 8 from 17 from the field. Adams only contributed to 4. They really did need him to contribute. Hunter with 11 and 5 on the night just wasn't enough. And they just could not get over the hump. Back to 4, they almost had a shot at it. But the Adams turnover literally ended any hope they had. Perhaps the additional rest or the additional break in play as the German Cup didn't involve Oldenburg at the weekend. Whereas Saratov had a high-scoring BTB game. Tremendous night here at Basketball Champions League action. We'll see you for the next round of the playoffs in 2 weeks.